Is your Maytag Neptune dryer blowing cold air? This video will guide you through the most common causes and how to fix them. We'll focus on the thermal fuse, heating element or igniter, and vent system, the usual suspects behind a Neptune's heating woes. Due to the design flaws, lint buildup is common, so we will go over how to clean the lint. First, check the thermal fuse, a safety device that prevents overheating. If it's blown from lint buildup or vent issues, the dryer won't heat. Next, inspect the heating element in electric models or the igniter in gas models. These can fail from wear or power issues, stopping heat production. Finally, clean the vent system thoroughly. Clogged vents from lint buildup cause overheating, which blows the fuse and prevents heating. For the lint trap and internal ducts, remove and vacuum out all accumulated lint regularly to maintain proper airflow and prevent heating failures. The thermal fuse is a safety device that cuts power if the dryer overheats. Here's what a thermal fuse looks like. Find the thermal fuse on the blower housing or exhaust duct. If it's blown, it shows no continuity with a multimeter. Test each end of the fuse with a multimeter to check for continuity. But remember, it blew for a reason, usually a clogged vent. Clean the vent to prevent future blowouts. A replacement fuse costs around $5 to $15. In electric Maytag Neptune dryers, the heating element provides the heat through coiled metal wires. These coils can burn out due to power surges or corrosion, requiring replacement. Test by checking for 120-volt voltage and continuity using a multimeter. In gas Maytag Neptune dryers, the igniter system lights the burner. If the igniter glows but fails to ignite, it could be due to a dirty gas valve. Test by checking for 24-volt voltage to the igniter and continuity. Replacement kits for either the heating element in electric dryers or the igniter in gas dryers typically range from $20 to $50. A clogged vent restricts airflow, leading to overheating and blown fuses. 90% of heating issues are vent-related. Lint buildup in dryer vents can create serious fire hazards by restricting airflow and causing overheating. Use a vacuum or dryer vent cleaning kit to remove lint buildup in the duct and external vent. Ensure the vent is straight and less than 25 feet long. Clean it regularly to prevent future problems. First, unplug the dryer to ensure safety before beginning any repairs. Locate the thermal fuse, which is usually mounted on the blower housing or exhaust duct. Use a multimeter to test for continuity by touching the probes to the thermal fuse terminals. If there's no continuity, the fuse is blown and needs replacement with an identical part. Remember to fix the underlying cause, such as vent blockage, before running the dryer again. First, ensure your safety by unplugging the dryer from the electrical outlet. Then, access the heating element, which is typically located behind the rear panel. Remove the panel by unscrewing it carefully. Next, perform a visual inspection of the heating element. Check for any broken, burnt, or damaged coils. If you see visible damage, the element likely needs replacement. If no visible damage is apparent, test the heating element using a multimeter. Set it to continuity mode and touch the probes to the element's terminals. A continuous beep indicates good continuity. If the multimeter shows no continuity, the heating element must be replaced. Disconnect the wires, remove the old element, and install a new one. Be careful when handling the element, as the coils are fragile and can break easily. Before troubleshooting, ensure safety by unplugging the dryer and shutting off the gas supply to prevent accidents. Access the igniter, which is typically located near the burner assembly inside the dryer cabinet. Visually inspect the igniter for any signs of cracks, burns, or physical damage that could prevent proper function. Use a multimeter set to continuity mode to test if the igniter has electrical continuity. Touch the probes to the igniter terminals. If the igniter shows no continuity, replace it with a new one. Igniter replacement kits typically cost around $25. If the igniter glows but the gas doesn't light, the issue may be with the gas valve. Clean it or consider replacement, though this often requires professional service due to safety risks. Safety is the most important aspect of any appliance repair. Always unplug the dryer before starting any work to prevent electrical shock. Wear protective gloves to shield your hands from sharp metal edges and potential electrical hazards during the repair process. A digital multimeter is essential for safely testing electrical continuity and voltage without risking shock. If you're not comfortable working with gas lines or electrical systems, it's best to call a qualified appliance repair technician to avoid injury or damage. Essential tools include a multimeter for testing, a screwdriver for disassembly, a vacuum for cleaning, and a dryer vent cleaning kit to maintain proper airflow. By following these key safety precautions, you can complete dryer repairs effectively and safely.